Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Average Home Tool. Today, the Astro 1124 quarter-inch mini impact air ratchet. I've had this thing for 2 or 3 years, I guess. I bought it because at the time it was the fastest ratchet on the market, and it may still be. It's a 700 RPM. Didn't really care about the impact feature, but it's nice to have. And I used to get fuel panels and fuel vent quite a lot working on aircraft, and there's 8 panels and there's 30 or 40 screws each in them, so you can imagine taking those out with a hand ratchet. And when I got this, I was done in half a shift. So it's quite loud, but it's actually quite pleasant to use as well. We're going to take a look at it here on this sorry about that, this carburetor. And you can see just how fast this thing is. Now, I don't know what the decibels are of this thing, but it's not unbearably loud. It's quite compact as well. I'll pull it off and show you here. Probably 8 inches or so. It does have serviceable grease ports, one for the impact and ratchet mechanism and another for the ratchet pawls. I'm using V-style fittings. That is not a regulator to adjust the air pressure, that's just fixed as it is. Does not have the trigger safety on it, which I like. I think the pin detent model does. Now this is the hog ring anvil, and I've used this thing so much that I've worn out 2 of those hog rings. Not because of anything wrong with the tool, just because I've used it that much. As you can see, it's a little bit beat up too. So this thing fell off the top of a Embraer 145 tail all the way to the ground, a hard concrete floor, 2 or 3 times, and it still works great. So it's built like a tank, and it's fairly heavy. I mean, it's more than a pound, I'd say. It's a wonderful tool. I'll link it down in the description. At the time I bought it, it was hovering around $100 or so, maybe 120. Great tool for the money. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend the 3/8 version as well. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Like, comment, subscribe.